What's up, Ninja Clan, and welcome back to today's episode of Pokemon Violet. As always, I am your host, the Atomic Ninja G, and today we are going to be taking on Mr. Fairy Pants. That's right, so since yesterday's episode, I have done a ridiculous amount of training. I honestly cannot tell you how many hours I've put into this game off camera. I've been training my socks off. So here is a little montage, a little training video of a couple of things that I caught and some evolutions and stuff. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you right back here in a few moments. I'm so excited for this. For those of you who have been watching my channel, you will know that I've been looking for one of these for a while. And here he is. And he Terra types into a dragon. That's so cool. Boom. Okay. Yes. It has the peculiar power of being able to see emotions, such as joy and rage, in the form of waves. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Its cell composition is similar to water molecules. As a result, it can't be seen when it melts away into water. Ah, it's one of these pillar things again. Okay, so there's an ominous black stake driven into the ground. Will you pull out the stake? Yes. Now, last time we did this, nothing happened. It crumbled and vanished. Okay. I feel like I'm going away from where the default actually. Or I should turn around. Okay, so the plan here is literally just to throw Pokeballs at the thing. Until it gets caught. I really want a Ditto. Awesome! So it can freely recombine its own cellular structure to transform into other life forms. Oh yeah. Bug and ice. Yeah, baby. Scyther. The sharp sides on its forearms become increasingly sharp by cutting through hard objects. Oh, Knucklestack is evolving. Awesome. Okay, cool. There we go. The leaning pyramid of a Garganacle. Garganacle? Garganacle. Welcome to the team, Garganacle. Okay, so many Pokemon gather around Garganacle, hoping to lick at its mineral-rich salt. Whoever wrote these Pokedex entries needs therapy. Oh. Here we go, go. It's muck time. There he is. Alright, congratulations, your Grimer evolved into Muck. Awesome. It's so stinky, Muck's body contains toxic elements, and any plant will wilt when it passes by. Alright, and welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was really, really cool to catch a couple of things. So, before I show you my Pokemon and how much hard work I've put into this, some of you, the eagle-eyed among you, will have noticed that actually my costume changed about halfway through. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. So I finally figured out how to move this stupid hat off my head. And by figured out, I mean I googled it. So if you push the left button on the D-pad to go to your costume choices, your outfit choices, I'm going to change back into the winter uniform. So you just move down, click A, and that's done. And then, to remove the hat, you just go across the hat, and you click on X at the bottom there. It says to remove, and job done. You push B. Would you like to save this outfit? Yes. Poof. We are now hat-free, people. Hat-free. We've also got some orange gloves on, and some blue shoes, and a nice new backpack. So, you didn't come here to play dress up. You came here to look at some Pokemon. So let's see, can I push the right button? Here we go. So this is currently the team that I'm training up. The goal was to get everything to level 50. Didn't quite manage that, but the lowest level I have now is 47. So today, since we're taking on the fairy guy, we are going to be taking our poisons with us. So everything in this box, apart from this Sandaldit, is level 50 now, or more. That's right, and Raichu's level 60. So that's right, I spent a ton of time training and evolving. As you can see, Knucklestack evolved. And also, actually, Knucklestack is not my original Knucklestack. It's now a Gargle... I can't pronounce this guy's name. Garg and Knuckle. It's a Garganackle. But actually, this is not the Garganackle or the Knucklestack that I've been playing with all this time. I came across a Terra type Knucklestackle who was Ghost type, and so I caught him and he evolved pretty much straight away. So let's move Muck. Since he evolved, I'm going to keep Riolu. Yeah, I can take him out, that's fine. Let's take him out. I also caught a Vaporeon, super happy with that. We're going to take Sylveon with us. We are going to take... yes, Toxicity. So he's Poison. And he goes in my secondary team. He goes in my secondary team. He goes in my secondary team. And then Grimer, Muck also goes in there. Rielu's going to stay in the team. We're also going to take Dragonair. And I think let's take... who else? I mean, I could just take... Let's see Scyther. So Scyther's really cool. He is Bug and Flying and Terra types into Ice. I'm not planning on using him in this battle, but I'm going to take him just in case. So these three basically are there just in case. This guy. Alright, let's take Dragonair out then, because Dragonair was just there for fun. And let's pop this guy in the team. Okay, so that's the team. That's the team we are now taking against my fairy friend. When I find him. There he is. Okay, so let's go here. Yes. And let's take on the fairy type Team Star. So, as we discovered yesterday, fairies are weak to poison and to steel. And I don't really have that many steel Pokemon, and I don't have that many steel Pokemon that I wanted to level up that much. So, it's just these guys. And Sandaldit, even though he is in the team for now, I'm not planning on keeping him in regular use. So, do you have stuff to tell me? I've battled a ton of trainers as well. You just but apparently none in this area. Okie dokie. There is a Terra Raid down there. I'm going to go take on that Terra Raid. Because something I did notice yesterday, because usually I don't really pay attention to this stuff. Something I did notice is that when you do Terra Raids... Oh, is it a raid or is it a... Oh, whoops. Okay, this is why you should pay attention when you're driving. This is Poison Jab. Something I did notice is that you get XP candy from Terra Raids, which is great. So, I did do a lot of raids yesterday. It's a water raid. Okay, cool. Fine. Yeah, so I did a bunch of raids yesterday in order to get a bunch of XP candy. So a lot of what I did was training. It's Pomo. A lot of it was literally just grass beats water, right? So let's take... There's nothing else. Yeah, let's take her in. I did use up all my XP candy as well, so we'll do this. Get a little bit more. This is 2-star raid, I think it said. Then we'll use that candy and then we'll go after Mr. Fairy. Okay. Ta-da! An electric water type. I'm not going to catch this. I'm not that bothered by it. I just literally want the XP candy. And then we can give it to whoever. Let's use flower truck. Wow. Okay. Cool. That really was super effective. Okay. Not going to do much to anybody. Ah, okay. It's just it's not very effective. Paralyzed, of course. Why is nobody else attacking him? Oh, they are now? Okay, good. Do you guys just want to do your moves first? And just finish him off. Boom. Okay. Ah, thank you for the XP, Pomo. I'm so happy I don't have a hat anymore. Guys. I'll tell you what, guys. Oh, it's a 3-star. Alright, cool. Yep, I'm glad I don't have the hat. And I wanted to change into the winter uniform because some behind the scenes magic for you. I record all my videos in the attic. And I only have a little space heater. And the problem with my space heater is that it makes a lot of noise. So I can't have it on when I'm recording. And the attic is very, very cold right now because it is freezing where I live. So, right, I don't care much about him. Let's give it to Riolu. Let's get him to level 50. Obviously some of these candies are kind of pointless for us. Yeah, let's just give him all the candy. Come on, yeah, level 50. Woohoo! Alright, cool. Right. Mr. Fairy, coming for you. Oh, there's a trainer. You want to... Oh, jump! Yes! There we go. That's how you drive a Miradon. Right, where's the gate? Is that... Oh, that's the gate. I found it. Okay, now, here's the question. Do I have to take out 30 Pokemon again? Or do I just go straight to the boss? We're going straight to the boss. Okay, cool. Here we go. A very pink car. Let's take this thing out. With our souped up poison types. Whew. Right, Ortega. Let's go. So we should be doing a lot better this time, guys. So Yoji, okay, talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Yeah. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Yep. I mean, in fairness, he did wipe the floor with me yesterday. Although, actually, did he wipe the floor with me? Not really. It was very close. It was very, very, very close. I do forget who I've got going out first. The Toxtricity? Yes, it is. Good. This Pokemon is so cool. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Hey, things are different this time. This time, it's all me. Aquatai's not going to do much. Oh, it is! Wow! Whoopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now is the time. No. I'm good, thanks. I'm going to shock you into defeat. Okay, so he's fainted. Here we go. Who's next? Wigglytuff. No, let's just keep him in. Go. No, it's a fairy type, right? So let's do blah. What, we can't... What? Yes, eat fairy. I'm so confused about why you can't... What? Alright, fine. Okay, that's fine. Maybe have fainted. Right, let's take on the car. Do you want to switch? What? Did he have... Did he have... No, I don't want to switch. Sorry, I want to stay. Did he have 3 Pokemon yesterday? I honestly don't remember. I'm going to use Toxic. Oh, he's going to take me out. Okay. Alright, fair enough. A bit surprised, but okay, that's fine. Okay, let's swap in Muck. Oh, please don't beat me again. He's got... Oh, he's got 3 and 1 is the... Okay, let's do Sludge Bomb. Okay. Okay, better. I'm not sure why he wouldn't do the other one. Punch, yeah. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Boop. Awesome. Maybe what I needed to do is start with slamming that guy. And then maybe he could have taken out most of the... what the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? It's totally not fair. It is fair because I went away and I spent like 7 hours training. Okay, Misty Surge. Let's use Gunk Shot. Steal... Yeah, that's a... Oof. The mist disappeared from battlefield, okay. I would have liked Toxic. Whoa! That is super effective. Okay, it's Conclusion Ray. Alright, just stay in now, Muck. Just 1, maybe 2 more shots and we're good. We can do this. I know you can feel... Come on, you can do it. Confused. And... Yes, Gunk Shot. Oh, no. Sludge Wave. 95, 90, 80% back. Okay. Oh no! I meant to do Sludge Wave. No, man. This is the one that wrecked me yesterday, right? That's the move. Its speed fell. Okay, good. Oh, good. Muck is no longer confused. Sludge Bomb. Bloop. It is super effective. We really needed the other one to work. It's going to spin out. I think this is going to take out Muck. Yes, it is. Alright. Let's use our little lizard fella. Okay. Salandit, and you're going to use Venoshock. And hopefully Venoshock is going to be enough to do this. I think, considering I get to use all my Pokemon for this, that... Oh, no, I think we're fine. Use Conclusion Ray, that's fine. Alright. Become confused. And hopefully we just get 1 more shot off. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Spin out. What does this do to him? Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. We basically just need 1 more shot. And then it's a bunch of text. It's confused. Yes. Venoshock. And that's it. We're done. Fairy Man. Bye bye. You defeated Ortega. Yes, I did. Oh, he's taking it well. Ah, yeah. This time I came back without a hat and you're down. How could I lose? What the heck? Disco, 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 disco. About 1.5 years ago. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all the effort would have zero payout, I'd have asked my mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mila, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? She's my favourite. I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunker junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, it's gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Millie. Do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Millie, wait. You know, Mila shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. This sucks. Does. Alright, Clive. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in battle. The second time. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. So take the badge already, and you'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. Thanks. Okay, we've got that one done. So it's 3 down, 2 to go. I'm not done yet. Here's my favourite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Is it the rollout thing? Dazzling Gleam? Not what I was expecting. Oh, okay. Well, that was fast. Okay. And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. Oh, thank you. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Busted up 3 of them. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Oh, actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. Oh look, it's Clive. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Oh wait, that's actually Clive, sorry. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's 'cause I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying? Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days, and the bullies from the back... And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them. And an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, The students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after the other. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then, I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. Oh, about a year and a half. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region, under the pretext of overseas studies. Which one's Gala? Kanto's the first game, then it's Johto, Galarian. Galarian ones, they're the ones with the variant Pokemon, right? Like, is that Galarian? Oh wow, okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Around the time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. So here's the question. Is Cassiopeia the foreign student, or is Cassiopeia the deputy director? But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends... Oh, sorry. It's Clive. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't it obvious? Oh my days. It's 'cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Ah. I may have thrown up in my mouth a little. Okay, cool. So that's number 3. Get a call from Cassiopeia. Roto-to-to-to-to-to. Gee, it's me. Ortega's star badge is now yours, then. Yes, it is. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Ruchbla squad is good and finished. Now, Ortega too. Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now. So, Operation Starfall. You've taken down all but 2 bases. So, it's fair to say you're going well. This seems like a good time to let you know what you're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star. I mean, that's not really a big surprise, is it? The one they call the Big Boss. Bum bum bum. What's this person like? Who is the Big Boss? Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take the stage. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Wow. You can now make more kinds of TMs. Okay, cool. Have your Pokemon learn strong moves so that they can continue to be of use to this operation. My supply unit rep should be with you soon. Okay, cool. I forget what her name is. Oh, Penny. Hey there, G. That, sounded like a pretty serious phone call. Oh. Yes. I wasn't talking to you. Okay. Ah! She sent him to sleep. So, that mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia's mentioned them to me too. Team Star's founder, the person who caused all kinds of misery at the academy. If we don't take them down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world. What do you mean? No, I just... that's right. You need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. Received some materials. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll be off then. Bye, Penny. Oh, wait. Oh, Angie, don't lose to those guys. I mean, I'll try not to. I am not promising. So, here's the big question, guys. This is the question I have. Cassiopeia obviously has some sort of connection to Team Star, because every time we defeat one of them, he kind of, or I don't know if it's a he, it could be a girl, they kind of are all like, oh, Ortega, or oh, Meline, or whatever her name is. So, is Cassiopeia the student that went overseas? I don't think Cassiopeia is the deputy director. I think the Big Boss is the deputy director of the oh, it's force of habit, that is. That's not what I really meant to do. Let's send out Scyther. Yeah, I think the Big Boss is this deputy director guy, and I think they deleted the records in the university so that they could cover up their connection to Team Star, and then I think they went and created Team Star. I think the student that's gone overseas is probably Cassiopeia, and is probably a good person, and is coming back to help Team Star adjust to life outside of Team Star. I think that's what's happened. I'm also a little suspicious about Penny. And by suspicious, I don't mean I don't think she's involved. I think that maybe she's the one who's going to be my ally at the end of this, and not Clive. Either way, I just caught a Dendine. So happy days. Okay. What does Dendine do? What is it? Dendine. Okay, so it's electric. It's a fairy. Dendine emit electrical waves from their whiskers on their cheeks to communicate with each other. When low on electricity, they curl up and sleep. Oh, so you know, that's a nice one. Cool. Alright, let's go heal our Pokemon. Boop. Oh, you know what else I need to do, actually? Let's go heal my Pokemon first. And then I need to... Oh, do I have a Sunflora? Wait. I can't remember if I have one of these. I don't. Okay, cool. Okay. Not too much, I hope. There we go. Let's try throwing an Ultra Ball at it. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, sunny day. The sunlight turned harsh. Sunny day. Right, let's try again. And maybe I'll buy some more Ultra Balls up here if they sell them. Come on. 2, 3. There we go. May as well catch one when we're here, innit? Right, so what is the plan now then? Shall we head off to another one? I think we've got, what's left? Fighting and poison, I believe. So since it converts sunlight into energy, it is always looking in the direction of the sun. Cool. There we go. Happy days. Boop. Boop. Oh, of course, yeah, Sunken evolves into it. That's why I don't have one. Never mind. Is what it is. Alright, we're done. Give me left. There we go. Okay, could you heal my Pokemon, please? Oh, fighting. Is it fighting? I think it's fighting. Oh, guys, it's cold. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's take a drink while she's doing that. Alright. Thank you. And I come here and buy some Ultra Balls if you have any. You do. Fantastic. Let's take... do I have enough? 30. Super. Yeah, I do. Awesome. Yes, please. Thank you. Anything else? I'm good, thanks. Okay, so... let's go fly. Okay. Okay. So you got... no, this is the gym. I mean, we could just head down here and take out the last gym. And what are you? You're fighting... where's the other... oh, down here, poison. I mean, we've basically got 3 things left to do before the big... the big creator mission. Before we assemble our creator crew. We could just take out the last gym on the way to the poison place and then head up here. Also, what I did while I was training is I travelled around to all the Pokestops that were not near anything that could trigger a cutscene. So, for example, I didn't go here in case Nemona wanted to jump in and battle. I didn't go here in case it triggered off Team Star, because I don't think you see the fence there, it's quite close. And I didn't go here because of that. But I did get the ones vaguely around it. So I think what we'll do is let's fly here. Yeah, let's fly here. And let's take on that gym. And I reckon we can probably get all this done this week. And then next week will be creator time. And you know, yeah, let's leave this team. Let's leave this team as it is. I will need fire types. I've realised I've just pushed the wrong button. But that's fine. We're going to move these guys anyway because they're not part of the big team. Also super glad I caught that Ditto. What is it? Sunflower. That's it. Okay. Box 4. I think it's here, right? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, cool. Alright. And I'm gonna move him, although he's fire, so I could actually use him in that gym. So that's fine, let's do that. Swap you over. He's fire. You're not fire, you're no. Shark Cadet. Oh, he's level 47. I thought I'd leveled him up to 50. Never mind. Riolu. Is anyone not level 50? She's electric. I don't. What is it? Ice, right? So I'm looking for fire, fighting, rock, and steel. He's fire. Is he rock or ground? He's rock, so let's move him in. Fire, 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 fighting. I don't have anything steel, do I? I need to get a steel Pokemon. He's bug and dark. Ice bug, ice. Okay. Yeah, I should probably invest in some sort of steel Pokemon. Alright. As soon as I start pushing the right buttons. Wait. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, let's head for the Pokestop. Nah. Set a destination. Oh, why not been to that one? Huh. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because the map is upside down. That's why. Alright. Ah, dear me. Okay, and... Oh, guys, I can't wait to show you this. This is legit one of my favourite things going on right now. So, when we took on the last Titan... Oh! We took on the last Titan. We learned how to climb. And I said to you guys, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. I'm quite nervous about it. But guys, look how cool this is. We are literally climbing over the mountain. This is awesome. Alright. Let's head right to the top here. Whew. Oh, too far. Can you climb? Yes, and you can climb to the top. Look at that. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, there's the gym. What is that? I want that one. Thank you. What is this? It's like a metallic snowflake. Zero Ganal. Okay. Kind of afraid to use. It looks steel. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. What is this? That is so cool. So let's try and catch it. I wanna know what this is. Yeah. Oh, awesome! Alright. Cryogonal? Cryogonal? Cryogonal. I don't know how to say its name. For all of you out there who are massive Pokemon fans, I apologise for my butchery of their names. Okay. Cryogonal. Okay. Cryogonal uses its chains of ice to constrict its opponents and then flash freezes them where they stand. Okay, I do not want to give her a nickname and it's going to go to the box. Because I was kind of hoping it was steel and it's not. So... What? Oh. Hi. You looking for attention. Let's use Ember. I also need to give him a better fire move. I feel like Ember is a very low level fire Pokemon move. And it does the job, don't get me wrong. But maybe I will have a look at the TMs before we go to the gym. Okay. Boop. Excuse me, did. Alright, cool. So, there is the gym. Oh, and is there legit... there's a path. Oh, and there's the Pokestop. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to need you to heal my Pokemon again, please. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Doop, doop, doopy, doop. So let's have a look in my bag. See if we have any good fire moves for Talonflame. And if we don't, then we can always... Is it this one? Yeah. So I'm assuming... Flame Charge, we've already got that one. Sandstone, Bulk, no. Don't Rest, Imprison, Aura Sphere, is that us fighting? How do I know? I wish there was... Can I sort it by type? So by name, newest, favourites... Okay, no, never mind. I kind of do wish that these were organised better. Okay, Overheat. 130, 90% accuracy. The user attacks the target with all its might. The recoil from this move harshly lowers speed. It's 5 hit... No, see, Fire Blast. Now this is better. 5 again. Accuracy 85. The target is attacked with an intense blast of all-consuming fire. This may also leave the target with burn. Encore. Why is Encore a favourite? I don't understand. Alright. My problem is they're all sort of like 5 PPs. What's that one? Flame Charge, and that's all I've got, right? Oh, there's a fire one. Fire Fang. 95, 65, okay. Maybe we'll give him Fire Fang. Oh, you can't learn it? Okay, never mind. Alright, well that was hopeless. Okay, you know... No, do you know what? I'm going to stick to my Team Stars. I'm sticking to Team Star. I am going after Team Star, and that is what we're doing. I'm going to come back for the Ice Lady just because... Oops. We will come back for her at a later date. Simply because... I want to take out Team Star this week. And there's their base. So let's... Because now we've been to that Poké Center, we can... where's the gate? Terrid. Is that the gate there? I think that's the gate there. Okay. Yeah, it's very junglish. Oh, that's cool. So maybe, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for the thing that paints everything, the Pokemon that like paints everything. Maybe he's around here, or maybe they just use that for target practice. Who knows? Right, let's go grab this really quick. Oh, I've gone too close. Okay, never mind. Story time. Hello, Clive. How did you get here before me? Gee, Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, G. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They can't be trusted, they're doing the right thing. They're a bag of riddles, I really don't know. I think they're doing the right thing. Honestly, I genuinely think... Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. Neither do I. No, there must be another reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Will do. I genuinely think that Cassiopeia... I'm calling it now, okay? This is my prediction for the game. Cassiopeia is the guy... Not the big boss, sorry. Cassiopeia is the person who set up Team Star, got sent away for a year and a half, and then the big boss came in and changed everything, and the big boss is the deputy director, or the former deputy director of the university. That's what I'm saying. That's my call. Do me a favour and go home already, will ya? No, I want to see the boss of Navi Squad. Take me to Don Atticus. Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you. I don't care. I'm not leaving till you let me talk to Don Atticus. Give me a break, you little doofus. The people over there seem to be arguing about something. What do you want to do? Walk away? Let's just get a little closer, see if we can find out any more information. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh great, here comes another rando to ruin my day. I didn't think grunt work for Team Star newbies would be this much of a chore. Hold on, Mr. Grunt, I think this boy might be G. Yeah, it is. Wait, G? That kid who picked a fight with Team Star? Yep. I knew it. Oh boy, this ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep since we were all up last night playing video games. Leave him to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to go wake up the others. Yeah? And what's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. Okay? And when crisis calls, the one has no choice but to rally to those dear to him, no matter the cost. Alright, Optimus Prime, calm down. Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist. Alright, what, no hasta la vista? Alright, you villain. If you're after Don Atticus, be prepared to face my wrath. Oh, bring it on, kid. Yeah! Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm like miles away from the kid. Okay, it's a poison. But we knew that because it's poison, so I really want ground or psychic. None of those are in my team. So let's just use flame charge because it'll boost my speed. He's got 2 Pokemon. Level 30. I'm sorry, did I leave that? Did I read that right? Level 30. In which case, I don't think I need to be worried about anything. Badly poisoned. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, level 30. Okay. Let's use flame charge again. Yeah. So, I have a funny feeling that the fairy guy is probably the highest Team Star level in the game. So, I was kind of under the impression that the game would throw levels at you roughly around what you were. So for example, if you did, I know you can't, but if you did the fairy guy first, he would be the lowest level, and then the last Team Star you did would be the highest level. I don't think that's true, right? It looks like all the levels are set across the game. So my guess is that level 50 stuff was the highest we're gonna get. I talk big, but I'm no warrior. It's true. You suck. He doesn't. He's cool. Don Atticus, I'm sorry I failed you. Gee, are you alright? I was standing watch when I heard a ruckus of all of a sudden. I got worried that maybe something bad had happened to you over here. No fair. You had backup this whole time? This boy is one of the Academy's students. He doesn't look like he's from Team Star. You're right, I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what. Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Gee, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I won't bite. Good to know. Roto-to-to-to-to-to. Nice work, dealing with the guard. It wasn't really a guard, was it? Within the base lies Team Star's poison crew, the Navi squad. Their boss, Atticus, designs the outfits for the team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy's also a bit of an eccentric, okay? You can never tell what he's going to do next. So, since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to our declaration of war, just take out as many of the squad's Pokemon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi squad off the map. Alright, cool. Okay, so guys, surprise, surprise, we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching and joining me. Tomorrow we're going to be taking on this Team Navi, taking out the Poison Team Star. But for now, I have been the Atomic Ninja G, and you, as always, have been awesome. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time, Ninja Clan. Bye!